Dave Johnston here at Day Trade the Markets. Today is Wednesday, July the 19th, 2017. We're looking at a 2-minute chart of the emini Nasdaq. It's just been filled long at 59.07. I think it's 75. The reason I went ahead and got long here is that the market has attempted 3 times to actually sell off and just can't seem to do it. As you can see, by the way, I've managed, or I have put this blue line on manually. All the other colored paint bars here is produced by the Day Trade the Market software. So you can see that we have had a gap open higher. We opened here today and had a good run up. Came down, did not make a new low. Bounced up, did not make a new high. Came down, hit the low, but no new low. Bounced a little bit lower than the previous high, and then came down, but still could not make a new low for the day. Once again matched the low. And you can see we had some fairly good selling here. It was a couple of light red bars. The strength of these light red bars is the weakest of our aggression on the sell side. So we've certainly had better aggression on the buy side than the sell side. The blue is our strongest aggressive buying bar, and then green and then light green, but only light red on the sell side. So no strong heavy selling on the aggression side to take the market lower, and could not make new lows after the initial low was made here right after the market opened. So now that we've taken out this high here, I went ahead and jumped on board with the expectation that we'll at least come up and test here, if not the high of the day, and then perhaps even move up and continue the bullish action that we've seen in the stock market here, and then especially in the Nasdaq. Well, all the stock markets, but you know, the Nasdaq for sure. It's one we're looking at over this past while. I think this month we've had something like, well, out of the, what's the date again, the 19th. So yeah, we've had about a dozen trading days, and I think about 9 of them have been up. So the market has been strong, and that underlying strength, I think, is going to come through here. It might take a bit more time to unfold today after this gap open higher and sort of a consolidation that we got going on. So I'm going to go ahead, though, and put in my sell stop just below this dip that we had right here. And so I'll just place it right here for a sell stop. And I'm also going to place a buy stop should the market start to rally and take out this high here, because I think if it takes out this high, it could go up and make new highs for the day. And this high here, I think, is at sort of about at 12. So I'm going to go ahead and put an order in at 12.25, just one tick above it, and a buy stop there for another 4. So that's the lay of the land at the moment, the trade that we have in place. And I'll pause the recording, try and keep this as short as possible. I'll pick it up when needed. Okay, just wanted to bring you up to date. We did get filled on the other 4, so we're now long 8, and I'm going to go ahead and make an adjustment on the stop down to here. I want to bring that up to 8 contracts. So we got filled just as it, if you recall, just above this barrier up in here, and so I'm just going to make a marker in here so we can kind of keep track of where we're at on these guys. So we got, let's see, here's our stop right there, and this is our entry price. Oops, here's our entry price. Now, let me just move this down just a little bit so we can see a bit better. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to sell 4 of these. I do expect at least to double this small, relatively small range that we started with here today. And that's from, well, I'm just going to use this here, Fibonacci extension. And just go ahead and put that on there. So if it were to move and double this, you can see that it would get up to this area up here at 59.30. And so the earlier high down here around 59.13. So what's that? That's about 17 points. So if I go about half of that, if I go 8 up from that, it'll be about 20, 21. So I'll go at 21. We're long from 10 1/4. I'll just make it 20 and a quarter. We'll go right here, and we'll try and sell half of the position there for a 10-point profit, and then we'll kind of take it from there. So I'll put another marker in here up in that area. So that's it for now. Just wanted to bring you up to date on that. Once again, I'll pause again. I'll pause the recording. Okay, just want to resume the recording. We just got filled just a moment ago right there at 20 and a quarter. So that was our 10-tick profit. And I'm just going to go ahead and make an adjustment on this stop now. We only have 4 contracts left, so I'll bring that down to 4. Whoops. There we go. And I'm going to bring it right up to the just below that last dip here, just above where we entered. So I'll just move that marker into there. I'm also going to go ahead and put another order in, this time up at 100%. If you recall, I'd put in this Fibonacci extension thinking that the market could very well hit this 100% mark, which is up here at 59.30. So I'm going to go ahead and sell 2 just below that. We're long from 10. So I'm going to put a little bit below that. I'll put it in at 28 and a quarter for 2. So there we go on that. So just want to bring you up to date on that trade, and once again I'll pause the recording. Okay, resume the recording again. We did get a blue bar right here, as you can see, and the low of that is down here at around 17, 18. So I'm going to raise that stop to a little bit below that. I'm going to put it at, let's put it at 15.75. So just want to bring you up to date on that, and once again pause the recording. Okay, just restarting the recording here for a moment. You can see that the market has really gone sideways here since this blue bar came in. We're now testing down towards the low of that blue bar, which is an expected support area. And that's, of course, why I have the stop just a little bit below it. So we'll see what transpires here. I'm anticipating we're going to have a little bit of a dip, a test below the low of the blue, and then turn around and come up. But, you know, anything can happen. So just want to bring you up to date on this trade. So once again, I'll pause the recording. Okay, just restarted the recording. We just got hit here at 15.75. We were long from 10 and a quarter, so that was 5.5 points on the second half of the position. So 10 points on each of the 4 contracts in the first half of the position, and 5.5 points on each of the 4 contracts in the second half of the position. So that's 40 points on the first half and 22 on the second half, so 62. And that's $100 per 10, so $620 on that trade. So anyway, so this is one of our many trades in the day trade the markets, basically looking at a consolidation area, box kind of formation that is in the process of breaking out, and good reasons for jumping on board to take part in that. So anyway, if you have any questions, you can reach us at info@daytradethemarkets. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.